Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Dee, and I am a psychic witch. And I'm going to do a pick-a-card reading for you. I also have my spirit box going. We are listening to the necrometer.
What's up?
It says, what's up? Well, let's find out what's up. It wants to talk, let's talk. So, here we go. If you pick number 1, this is the moss agate with this pretty green crystal. If you pick number 2, it is the calcite with this other green crystal. This is more of a smoky green. And if you pick number 3, it's going to be the tiger's eye with this yellow-brown looking crystal. Take a minute, pause the video if you have to. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Love to read the comments.
A blurry boundary.
A blurry boundary. I'm not sure what that's going to mean, but it might be relevant to usually the first video because they're already talking about it. Spirit is going wild tonight, so let's talk. We're going to go ahead and get started with number 1. As soon as y'all decide which one you want, pause the video if you need to. And here we go. Hello, number 1s. If y'all pick this moss agate, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to read the card in just a minute. We're going to get the tarot first. And when I turn the video off to cleanse the area and stuff, it says, how's your day? So Spirit's asking, how's your day going? Somebody might be having a good day. Somebody might be having a bad. But I hope you're having a blessed day. Whether it's good or bad, I hope it was blessed.
Trespassing.
Trespassing. Okay. I like to get 6 tarot cards. And then oracle cards, I just like to get what falls. So we're going to do some shuffling. We're going to see what falls out. If I feel like I need to get more, I will. But, well, they may not be coming out at all. Alright, we got a couple cards. And we're going to get some of these oracles. I don't write down the names of the oracles in the description. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of dumb at this. I'm just learning myself and trying to figure it out. But if you want to know, I will find out. Just ask. I will figure it out, I promise. Alright, guys. Let's get started. If you pick this moss agate, this card, the moss agate is strongly connected to nature, found across the globe. It is considered to be a lucky stone. Working with the heart chakra, this stone brings abundance and growth to your life. It brings all of the healing properties of earth, air, and water with it. So you might be a water sign or a air sign. We're going to set that up there with this beautiful crystal. And today we are asking what is going to happen with our the rest of this year. With the next part of the rest of this year. So, for the rest of 2025, what is going to happen for you? And we're going to start with your first card. And your first card is Judgment. So, the Judgment card is basically what it says. It's a major arcana card, and it's about going back and reflecting on your life and seeing what you've done and where you've went and where you're going throughout the whole year, to make the rest of the year a little bit better. Maybe things has got better for you, since the beginning of the year. But Judgment is also one of the last arcana cards. It is not the last, but it is close to the last. I think it's next to the last. Or 2 from the last. But I think it's next to the last. But it also speaks of being judged and judging others. But I feel like more for the 2026, it's just about going back and reflecting and seeing what's going on and what you've done this year and what you're going to do next year to bring in a better life for yourself. The second card I have for you is the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles is about material things, and the Knights are about movement, messages. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it is the slowest moving energy in the deck. So this might not happen until the end of the year, when you decide to reflect on what you've done and what you need to do for 2026 to make it more better, more profitable, more happy, make yourself more content with it. But the Knights are about bringing messages and, just movement in general. The next card is the Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles is more about material things. And this Knight it says go home. So maybe somebody needs to go home and visit, or somebody just needs to go home. I feel like Spirit's telling me that there is a lost soul out there that is like living on the streets and homeless and really sad and depressed. And they've got a home to go to, but they just don't want to go because of fighting and conflict and stuff. And maybe this is what this has got to do with. I don't know, but if you know this person, please try to help them out and try to encourage them to go home and even just visit. Maybe they'll wind up staying there and they won't be on the streets anymore. But the Nine of Pentacles is all about material things, self-luxury, trying to do it all by yourself. Self-sufficiency. Just doing it all by yourself. And yeah, that makes sense with the going home. And it says, I was not. You was not talking about that? I'm so sorry. I don't know what that means. I was not. Maybe somebody's really stubborn and they just are not. They don't want to go back to the conflict. Can't blame somebody for not wanting to go back to conflict, but I don't want to see anybody on the street either. But this card is about self-sufficiency, trying to do it all by yourself. And with a slow-moving energy, you're slowly getting things done, I think. But, maybe by 2026, you'll have it done. It says, help us. So, yeah, like I just said, please help this person. If you know somebody that's like this in this bad situation, please help them out. And try to talk to them. Try to get them to either go to a safe place or go home, or, maybe find out their situation. See what's going on with them. But clarifying the Judgment card is going to be the Eight of Wands, which is, the wands are mental. And the Eight of Wands is about being trapped in your own thoughts. And when you get trapped in your own thoughts, you think there is no solution to anything, or there's no solution to the problem at hand. You think that there's no way to change it. There's nothing you can do about it. There's no way that you can get out of it. You're just trapped in your own mind. You're not really trapped. You're just trapped in your own mind and your way of thinking. Maybe you can turn your thinking around and think a little bit differently. The Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is emotions. And the Nine is about wishes fulfilled. So it might take you a long time to get there, but it's exactly what you want. It's exactly what you're thinking about. You're not trapped. I feel like there's something you want to do, but your mind is telling you that you can't, you won't, you don't. Those are bad words. I call those really bad words. So you shouldn't even think like that, because it's going to bring all. It says you are not welcome. So maybe you feel like you're not welcome there at that house, but I think you are. I mean, I think you're welcome. You feel like you're not. You feel like that you're just trapped and you can't go back, but you can. I feel like you can. because this is your wishes fulfilled. Is the Nine of Cups. It's just about all your dreams coming true. All your wishes are being fulfilled. All your happiness. All your love. Because cups are love and emotions. And clarifying the Nine of Pentacles is going to be the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles is material things. And the threes are about learning. About teaching. Learning. And figuring stuff out. So, maybe things ain't as bad as you think they are. You just have trapped yourself into thinking that. And you're going to learn differently. Somebody's going to teach you that that's not the way it is. I really hope that if you know somebody that's out there in that bad situation, or in a bad situation, any kind of bad situation, that somebody will help them. You know, if I see somebody in a bad situation, I'm going to do my best to help them. Whatever it takes, I'm going to try to do it. Try to bring them out of that. Because life is so short, you should not be depressed or sad or thinking that you can't do something. You can't say those ugly words. Because can't never could and won't never will. So we have got to not think that way, not set that in our mindset, because you've got everything you need. It will bring your wishes fulfilled. You will be learning about all this kind of stuff, and maybe somebody's really missing you, really bad. Your oracle cards, I have Witch and Healer. So, yeah, that kind of goes with this. I mean, it's telling you that maybe you need to heal. You need to heal your mind. You need to heal your soul, your spirit, your body. I mean, maybe you are a healer. Natural environment. That's being outside. Maybe you need to go outside, be a healer. All this is about being outside. It said Olivia. So if there is Olivia out there, hello Olivia. It is so wonderful to meet you, my friends. If you need help, please ask somebody. Or if you are the helper, thank you. But it did say Olivia, so I'm just throwing that out there. That might be your name, or that this might be the reading for you. You might need to hear that. But with the healer, I feel like you need to heal this. You need to mend it, to bring to fruition what it is that you want. And go back and make all these dreams come true and give them all your wishes. And the next card is Pentacle and Respect. Maybe there was no respect where you was at, or maybe and that's why you're in the situation that you're in. Maybe you didn't have no respect, or somebody didn't respect you, or it's just saying that, you know, you need to give respect. You give respect to get respect. Respect is earned for everybody. I'm not going to be around somebody that's not going to respect me. You know, I am a psychic witch, and some people don't respect that. I don't care. You know, that's on you. I know my gifts come from God, and I know that I am a good person, and I know that I will help anybody, and I don't care what you think. Period. You can say whatever you want to say, but I know the truth. And I tell people all the time, when Judgment Day comes and I have to go in front of God, He is not going to ask me nothing about you, and He's not going to ask you nothing about me. So just give respect, because you don't know what kind of situation anybody is in. You don't know what anybody is going through in their head. And there's a trickster. It says trickster. So you don't know what's going on in anybody's head. You just don't know what they're going through and been through and need. You know, nobody knows what nobody else is going through. And your next card is Breathe. Archangel Raphael.
Follow us
it says follow us. It says take several deep breaths and inhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. So yeah, maybe you need to let go of this negativity that whoever it is bringing on you. Just let it go. For 2025, let this be if it was a bad year for you, let it be a bad year. And then move on to 2026 and make it a lot better year. I feel like that 2026 is going to be better once you do what you need to do. But just breathe and think about it and consult with God, because He is the greatest and He is the giver of all. And He'll help you out in any way He can if you just ask. And the last card I got for you is Peace. Archangel Camriel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Yes. So I think we all need to know that. There's a beautiful song by the Black Eyed Peas called Where is the Love? And I absolutely love that song. It is beautiful. And it is so the truth. If you get a chance, look it up. It is a beautiful song. It is talking about, Father, come and help us. And it's just beautiful. So breathe and have peace. And stop trapping yourself in your own thoughts. Dream. Don't be scared to dream. You can dream as big as you want to dream. And you can make it a reality. You can bring it into fruition every single time. You can manifest it, but you have to work at it and you have to do it. And whatever it is that you need to do it. Now, it took me a long time to sit down and do these pick-a-card readings because people didn't believe in me and they didn't realize that I could do this. And I've been doing pick-a-card readings for friends and family for over 12 years now. But I hadn't been online. I hadn't been doing it on the internet. But now I want to share my gift with everyone. And I want everyone to know. And just get myself out there. But I feel like that you need to heal yourself and you need to untrap your mind and bring all your wishes to life and learn what you need to learn. And it's going to be slow moving. But this is also about sufficiency, doing it on your own. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to push everybody else away just to do it on your own, but that's okay. Sometimes that's what it takes. And it's okay to be alone, because you're never alone. Spirit's always with you. Somebody, your family, your ancestors, somebody is always with you, looking over you, taking care of you, always. So don't worry about being alone. Don't worry about what people think. It says chair. I don't know. Maybe somebody's got a favorite chair they want to sit in and listen to this. I don't know. Coffee. Sit down in your chair and have some coffee. That's what they're telling you. And relax. And get this don't, I can't out of your mind. And that's what I have for you, number ones. I hope that y'all have a blessed day, and I hope this helped. And we are going to move on to number 2. Hello, my beautiful number 2s. If you pick this calcite, we're going to shuffle you some cards. I'm trying to get ahead of myself. But you've got this green smoky crystal. We're going to get some tarot cards. I like to do 6 tarot cards. And we are asking about what is going to happen for you for the rest of 2025. How are we going into 2026? What is going to happen for number 2 for the rest of 2025? What is going to happen for the rest of 2025? The oracle cards, I like to get 6 tarot cards. And the oracle cards, I like to just see what falls. If I feel like I need more, I'll take more. But
2 o'clock.
it says 2 o'clock. It might be 2 o'clock somewhere. Maybe you're watching this at 2 o'clock. That might be a sign for you. If you're watching this at 2 o'clock. This might be the reading for you. Well, I really can't get nothing else to come out. There it goes. I just said that a little bit too soon, didn't I? Alright. We're going to start with your crystal. You pick the calcite crystal. And your crystal says, positioning this stone in any room or on your person clears all negative energy and washes away bad vibes. Filled with powerful, positive energy, this stone stimulates your muscles and brain, making you feel more energized and clear-mindedness. So we're going into 2026 with a clearer mind and knowing what we want. Period. That is awesome. I'm glad to hear that for y'all. I hope the cards says the same thing. I'm sure they will, because it always resonates together. But so for your first card tonight, we have got the Fool. The Fool is a major arcana card, and it is about new beginnings, starting over, taking a leap of faith, jumping in with both feet. It is the number 0. It is the very first card in the major arcana. So it is about just starting fresh. The next card I have for you is the 3 of Wands. Wands is about movement. And the 3 of Wands is about seeing something happening and making it happen. Going with it. The 2,
16.
it says 16. The 2 of Wands is about seeing the world in your hands and seeing it happen, seeing it develop. And then you get to the 3, and the 3 is actually making it happen. So it's already clear in your mind that you're going to make this happen. You're going to go for your dreams. You're going to get done what you need to get done. Whether it be, I heard Spirit say somebody's building a house. So that is awesome. That is a great foundation. I see,
You will be upset.
you will be upset. I'm not sure why. Maybe somebody's upset right now because the plans ain't going right. But it will. It's all going to fall into place. With the 3 of Wands, it's telling you that you're already seeing it happen, and it's happening. You broke foundation. It's gone. It's going. And the next card I have for you is the Knight of Pentacles. The Pentacles is material things. But the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the tarot deck. It is about movement. But you can see this horse is standing still. It ain't going nowhere. So it's going to take a very long time. So unfortunately, this new beginning that you're doing, and you're seeing this happen, maybe that's why you're going to be upset, because it's not happening as fast as you want it to. Maybe this 6 months project is going to now take a year, or vice versa. I mean, not vice versa. Good Lord, I don't know where that came from, but I said it, so it meant something. But maybe it'll be vice versa. I mean, hopefully for you it will, but I'm thinking not. I'm sorry. But maybe since I said it, it might. But the Knight of Pentacles is about movement, messages coming through, getting stuff done at a very, very slow speed. To clarify the Fool card, we have the Four of the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about rest, relaxation, calming your mind. And with the Fool and the Four of Wands, I feel like that it's like you really need to think about what you're going to do with this right here. You see it happening. You see it being done. You broke the foundation, but things just ain't lining up like they want to, like you want them to. So, but you need to relax because it's all going to fall into place. It's just going to take a little bit longer than I think you was expecting it to. It may not happen by the end of 2025, but I'm saying the first part of 2026. In the room. It says in the room. Somebody might be in the room with you, telling you. But it's going to happen. But you just need to rest and relax and don't get so uptight. It says toaster. I'm not sure why Spirit wants to tell us about a toaster. Maybe you need a new toaster. I don't know. But I'm just throwing it out there. Spirit says toaster, so we're going to go with toaster. But this is relaxing and resting and just not being so uptight about things not happening, because I feel like you're going to be stressed out if you worry about it, and there's no sense in worrying about it because it's going to happen. It just might take a little bit longer than you wanted it to. And clarifying the Three of Wands is going to be the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is about movement. The Wands is physical and it is movement. But the Wands is more of a fast-moving thing. So maybe you jumped into this a little bit too fast. And now you're having to wait. You thought it wasn't going to take as long as it's going to take. And now you're worried that it's taking longer. It says 4. It's taking longer than you wanted it to, because you thought that it wasn't going to take as long as it's going to. But just be patient, my friend. Just be patient. Because everything happens in God's time. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles is about material things. And the Seven of Pentacles is about planting a seed and letting things grow and letting them sprout and come out at their time, not at your time. It's going to be at God's time. So God's going to make this happen when it's time to happen, and there's probably a reason why it's not happening as fast as you want it to. So don't question it, just go with it, because you see there's one pentacle already fell off, so he's almost got his blooms going. It is almost there, but it's just taking a minute. And I know sometimes that really does suck, but sometimes you just gotta wait. But you've already planted the seed. You already see it happening. You're already starting over. So, it's moving slowly. And the next card I have for you is Rest and Rejuvenation. Okay, this is just about the same thing as this card right here. This is just telling you to relax, breathe, rejuvenate yourself, take care of you, stop stressing, stop worrying. Everything is going to happen. It's just going to take a little time. The next card I have to you is a door to personal healing and happiness. So that's telling you that the doors are going to open up to your personal healing and happiness as soon as you calm that mind down just a little bit. I think you are just too stressed out about all this because it's not going like you want it to, and you need to just calm down a little bit and just let it fall into place. It'll happen when it happens, and there could be a very good reason that things happen. Sometimes I'm running late a little bit in the mornings, or this has happened where I'd get off work a little bit later than I wanted to, or, something like that, and I get mad about it. But then I realized that something had happened that was beyond my control on the way to where I was going. And if I would have left on time, it would have happened to me. And it wouldn't have been something good. So we just need to relax and make yourself understand, I guess, that this is for the good. Even if it's not exactly what you wanted, it's still making yourself for the good. And it says the next card is a man holding a heart. And a man holding a heart is someone coming in with an offer of love, an offer of compassion. Maybe somebody's coming in to help you get all this stuff done because you're overwhelmed with it. Maybe somebody's coming to calm you down a little bit, to, let you know, hey, it's okay. We're going to get this done, and I'm here to help you. So there you go. That's somebody coming with an offering of love. And love is not always about a relationship.
Cancer.
Love is about just helping and just showing your love. Your next card is calling in your soulmate. Your player affirmations and visualizations helps bring you together. Okay? And again, this might not be an actual partner soulmate. This might be somebody that's coming in to help you. It says a man holding a heart and calling in your soulmate. And it might be calling in your soulmate. That might be what all this is about. It might not have nothing to do with building something. It might be just bringing in a soulmate since you're starting over anyway. And, maybe you want that love. You want that attention and happiness and whatever. But I'm telling you right now, you can be happy all by yourself because you're never alone. And this may be somebody coming to help you. This says release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So yeah, maybe if somebody still has feelings for an ex and they can't bring all this in because of an ex, because of a problem. But I feel like by the end of 2025, we're going to start over in 2026. We're going to let go of all the negativity. We're going to let go of all the problems. We're going to just settle down and enjoy life by the end of 2025. And release all negativity. And the last one is let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yes. This is pretty much what I've been telling you. You've got to just let it go like it's going to go, like it's going to do itself. It's going to happen, but it's just going to take a little bit of time. And sometimes we can't control everything. So stop trying to control
She's
it.
got something.
Because it says she's got something. If we try to control it ourselves, then it might not come out exactly the way it was intended to come out. So sometimes we just need to sit back, relax, and let God take care of it with His rest and relaxation. Just put it in His hands, put it in the angels' hands, and let them lift it up and take your problems away and take care of everything. Let them do it, because they got you. I promise. If you believe, God has got you, because He has got me every single day. And I thank Him every single day for everything He does for me. Praise Him every day, because He is awesome. And He's not going to let you down, because we're all His children and He loves every one of us. And He is going to take care of every one of us if you believe and You just give it to him. He'll take care of it. I promise. But that's what I have for you, number twos. I hope this helped, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. And we are now going to move on to number three. Hello, my number threes. If y'all pick this tiger's eye, it says place. Wait, let me shuffle the cards first. I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself again. I'm getting good at that. Uh-oh, that one came out. I like to get 6. And whatever wants to come out, we're going to let it fall. These cards are flying tonight. They really want to talk to you. Still got
The gallows.
The gallows? I don't know what that is. Maybe somebody knows what the gallows is. If you do, please leave a comment. Let me know, because I don't have no idea what the gallows is. I don't know if it's some kind of... I don't know. There's 6 tarot cards. And we're going to get a couple oracle cards. And we are doing a card reading on what the rest of 2025 is going to bring for our beautiful number threes. I felt funny shuffling those. They didn't want to act right, but I'm guessing the reason is because those 3 needed to come out. We're going to get a couple of these. Whatever falls out is what we take. Well, these sure ain't wanting to come out. There we go. Indespicably. I think I'm going to get one more card. Alright. Alright. Let's get started now. Since I was in such a hurry, let's do this now. Okay. Place this powerful stone on the third eye during meditation. The high vibration from the earth and the sun enhances psychic abilities. This has been carried as a protection amulet for centuries, and it brings courage and energizes the spirit and balances the chakras. Beautiful. I like the tiger eye. And this beautiful brown yellow crystal. All right. What is 2025, the rest of this year? What is it going to bring for my beautiful number threes and their tiger's eye? Your first card, we got Justice. And Justice is a major arcana card, and it is exactly what it says it is. It is about fairness and everything coming together like it's supposed to, even when you think it might not. But it will, because it is justice. And justice is going to bring whatever needs to be brought. It's going to be fairness and the truth coming out. It also has to do with legal battles. They had 11 children, is what the spirit box just said. Ooh, that's a lot of babies. But justice is just about the truth coming out, balance, because she's balancing this, and victory. The next card I have for you is the Two of Cups. The Cups is emotions. The 2 is about 2 people. It's about true love, happiness, coming together, uniting. So maybe somebody's gonna find true love by the end of the year. Maybe somebody's already found true love and they're gonna tell it by the end of the year. Your next card is the Magician. The Magician is a major arcana card. It is the number 1, which is the second card of the tarot because the Fool is a 0. The Magician is about having the power, the potential to manifest and turn your ideas into reality. And it is also a conduit between the spiritual world and the physical world. So it is to bring what you want into reality. To clarify the Justice card, we've got Death. Death is about endings and new beginnings and better things happening, like true of loves. Maybe you just ended a relationship and you're fixing to find another relationship. Or maybe you've been alone for a real long time and now, all of a sudden you've found true love. You've got Justice and you've got Death. So something ended, but it ended, I think, fairly. It was something that everybody wanted. There was just not the happiness wasn't there no more. So it ended. And now you have new things coming and you're bringing that new stuff into fruition. And your next card, to clarify the 2 of Cups, it just said 10 spirits. So maybe you have 10 spirits around you. Maybe you have 10 angels that's leading your way. But it did say 10 spirits.
Yes to all.
Yes to all. Is what the spirit box said. So, I guess it's saying yes. The 2 of Cups, the 7 of Wands clarifying the 2 of Cups. The 7 of Wands is about standing your ground, about not letting yourself get run over, about standing up for what you believe, and finding what you want in life. The Magician is clarified by the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is the Swords is a mental, and I'm sorry, the Wands is physical. I forgot to say that, and the Cups is emotional, and these 3 are major arcanas. But the 9 of Swords is talking about mental nightmares, anxiety, hurting, pain, sadness. And I feel like that you might be having this because maybe of this breakup and you feel like that you're not ever going to find anybody else that made you that happy, or, it might not necessarily be a breakup. It might just be you lost a job or you got kicked out of college. I don't know. But you know what you've done. But whatever it's talking about, it's like you're having a lot of nightmares and a lot of bad thoughts about things that's happening. And you might be having a hard time manifesting what it is you want. But it's going to happen and it's coming. Because that's what I see in the cards. I see that it is going to happen. It just might take a little longer than what you wanted. Because you got Justice. You got Justice and you got true love. So you're going to bring it in. I think it's just taking a little more time than what you wanted it to. And it's been a nightmare. It's been hard. It's nothing been easy about it. And it's been a long time coming, and I think you're finally starting to get it. And your oracle card I got is your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. Yes. I think that you've had the nightmares and the sadness, and they're telling you that it's coming. Everything you want is coming. It's just taking time to get here. Nothing happens overnight. One door closes, one door opens. Period. That's the way it is. So, you got your justice, you got your happiness. Your desires are coming. They're within reach. They are right there. It is happening for you. It says thermometer. Thermometer. I'm not really sure what thermometer even means. But maybe I'll look it up. Hold on just a second. I'm sorry, my spirit box said it wrong. It just says thermometer. We know what that is, but I don't know why it said it like that. And I just repeated what it said. I didn't even look down at it. But a thermometer. So maybe things is getting hot. Whoa, that's awesome. But it says that your desires was in reach. So it's coming. It's almost here. It's going to be here really, really soon. Dietary change is your next card. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. Maybe somebody needs to change their eating habits, or maybe somebody needs to change their habits, period. To me, these cards don't always, just because it says dietary change doesn't mean it's for your diet. Maybe it's just for your lifestyle in general. Maybe you need to change your lifestyle and stop worrying so much. But that's what I get out of it. And then we got birthday. A significant birthday holds the answers to your questions. So maybe somebody's birthday's coming up. Maybe you're going to have a celebration. Maybe when your birthday comes, you'll have all your answers. So that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. We've got some kind of celebration coming. It might not necessarily be your birthday. It might be somebody else's birthday. But there's a birthday coming up with a celebration, and it's going to answer all your questions when you see this celebration. And your next card is Let's Go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Okay, so this is telling me to let go of this. It says cigarettes. Maybe you need to let go and stop smoking cigarettes or anything, because this dietary change too, that could mean smoking cigarettes, smoking something you're not supposed to be smoking. It's your life. I'm not telling you what to do. It's not none of my business what you do. That's between you and God. But maybe that's what they're trying to tell you. I have used this spirit box 1,000 times, and I have never heard the word cigarette on it. Never. So that's kind of crazy that even came through. So somebody might be telling you to let go of your cigarettes. And you may be wanting to quit. And we might all need to. But let go, I think it's telling you to let go of this anxiety, pain. Because I noticed it fell right up under this card. Because of the way I lay them out, it fell right up under this. So maybe you need to let go of what you think is going to happen, or the way you think it's going to happen. Because maybe it's not going to happen exactly the way you want it to happen, but it's going to happen. It just might not be exactly how you thought it was going to happen. So let go of the thought. And the next card you got is To the Sea. And To the Sea is about shedding old thoughts and bringing in new ones. This is almost, or just like the Six of Swords in the tarot deck, and that is about going out of rough water into smoother water. So that's what I feel like, that things is going to get smoother for you. You're coming out of the rough and going into the smooth. And the last card is A New Life. So I think if you let go and change your habits, and you'll get all your desires and all your wishes. Get rid of the anxiety. And also, for some reason, Spirit's telling me with this card, it's like with it under the Two of Cups, it's like somebody's coming into your life that's going to be perfect for you. But maybe you've been hurt so much that you're just like, nope, not going to happen. And I completely understand that. But baby, you need to give it a shot. Spirit says give it a shot. Let go of those old thoughts. And let's see if we can't make something happy out of this. Because you got a new life coming. And that is so awesome. Sometimes it's great to have a brand new life. This is like the Fool card in the tarot deck. So it's telling you that your new life is coming. It says widow. So this is really sad, but I hope somebody didn't become a widow. And I'm really sorry if you did. I really hope you didn't. And it says 11. So guys, that's what I have for y'all tonight. I hope that it helped. And I hope that y'all have a blessed day. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if it resonates. Love to talk to y'all. Thank you so much for listening. And blessed be.